Guys, the Bears get the Saints this week. There are people also asking if he's not giving up play calling, maybe do we go back to Mitch Trubisky? Steve, I never thought we'd have that conversation.
No, I meant Nagy can't do that. I mean, if you're going to make a change, you go and you trade for Nick Foles. You bring him in because of your familiarity, okay? And then you put him in for Mitch Trubisky early in the season, and then you go back to the guy you benched him for. That completely undermines Matt Nagy's credibility if they go back to Mitch Trubisky. Bucky, I don't see how any way, I mean, to me, that's just an absolute facepalm if he were to make a decision like that in terms of credibility with his players and everybody else.
The only way Mitch Trubisky can go back to being the starting quarterback would be due to an unfortunate injury to Nick Foles. When I look at Nick Foles, he is more experienced, more knowledge, better IQ when it comes to game management. The only advantage that Mr. Trubisky has is he's a better athlete, but he was slow on the trigger, which is why the offense didn't flow. Now, I will say this. Matt Nagy has to find the sweet spot to helping Nick Foles play at a high level. Whatever that is when it comes to play calling or personnel development, that is on him. He shouldn't give away the play card, but he has to be a better play caller for the pieces that he has at his disposal. The Bears' offense needs to improve, and they need to improve in a hurry. But remember, they're 5-2. They're right where they need to be in terms of being in the playoff mix and also in the hunt for the division.
Steve?
But quickly, Bucky, they cannot run the football. I mean, that has been a consistent issue, and if they don't fix that 5-2 is going to get erased very quickly.
Yeah, look, they're a very good team. They're still in the playoffs. They had the defense. You know, I had a 13-year-old, a very young Rams fan, turn to me last night and say, this is the team that beat Tom Brady. How is this team 5-1? They are still good. We did not see that last night, but under Nick Foles here, they don't have a game with 300 yards of total offense. That's got to change one way or the other. They get the Saints again this week at Soldier Field. Thank you, Steve, and thank you, Bucky.